Welcome back to TJ's Top 10 Teams on a Tuesday. Oh, wait a second. There's not 10 teams.
I'll trade you this Godzilla Funko for that helmet. Is that what we're doing?
What?
No.
No.
Rejected.
I'll trade you this Gigi Funko for that helmet.
No.
Rejected.
I don't want
I'll
that.
trade you this Joe Burrow Funko for
No, I don't want that.
Then what the heck is the point? I thought we were doing trades.
I'll trade you all
Oh.
Logan's things for that helmet.
No.
Oh, my brain
on.
hurts. What is happening? What's happening?
I was trying to be like, top 10 teams, and somebody's going to be like, oh, no, we're trading. Trades.
Are you going to let us know about that or no?
I thought you'd catch on.
So
Kind of
what-
how I said the wrong intro.
So do we have a deal or no?
No.
All Logan's things? Or
No.
I'll toss in Logan too.
So I'll just redo that.
We could just redo that. That was pretty sad.
Welcome back to TJ's Top 10 Teams on a Tuesday.
So we did the same thing. like we thought that was a good idea, huh? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's TJ Talks Trades, where TJ goes over all of the trades going on in the NFL. TJ, your turn.
Take it away.
All right. All right. So we got some trades we want to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to start off with an absolute heater that could happen this offseason.
Mhm.
Absolute heater.
A heat-seeking
What? Christian
missile?
McCaffrey.
No, we're going to get there. We're going to talk about them, but not yet. We're talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh,
boy.
jeez.
Oh, boy.
Gardner Minshew to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, is that really a heater, though? Is that really a heater?
How is that a
Yes,
heater? I
because
don't want that to happen.
he would be our starting quarterback.
Oh my God! I don't want that.
He
I
has
don't
been
want that.
replaced with Jalen Hurts this season. Jalen Hurts is obviously the starter.
But
The
like,
Steelers need a quarterback, and he needs a place to go to.
I'll tell you what, you did surprise me because I thought you were going to come out with some like Aaron Rodgers style stuff.
Yeah,
like,
me
oh,
too. I don't want him.
Why not?
Wow.
Over Mason Rudolph, you don't want Gardner
I'll
Minshew.
take him over Mason Rudolph.
He has so much more opportunity than Mason Rudolph does.
He
in my
looked
opinion.
decent in that one game.
Look,
that he
if we
played.
can get him nice and cheap.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I forgot. You hate Minshew. Ever since he's came into the league, you've hated him.
Yeah, why?
Yes, you have, dude. I remember when he started for the Jags.
You did say some bad things about him before.
You're like,
That
I
you don't
hate
like
that
him.
guy. And
Gardner
then they went to his
Minshew,
dad in the
Minshew
crowd,
mania.
and he's like, I hate that guy too.
Oh, man.
Oh.
He has the whole family.
So
Preconceived bias. It
That's what
doesn't-
I'm saying.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I hate him. Yeah, don't come to Pittsburgh.
Well, you said that already.
Okay, so the Pittsburgh Steelers, Gardner Minshew.
Dude, he's not the answer. If you really think that he's going to be a franchise quarterback, then
Well, I don't think anybody thinks he's going to be a franchise quarterback. But on the other hand, if you want to give yourself a
He
better
could be
chance to
that
do
layover.
anything,
But do you want that?
No, I don't. No, I don't want him. No.
I don't even know if you
Like
want a
you're
better
talking
chance.
about, like we're going back to the fact. Okay, let's just be like 500 every season and get a bad draft pick at that point.
yeah, the Steelers would be better off just if they're going to do something like that, they might as well just take the L and have a bad
Like,
season.
yeah.
And
It's
draft
either
a good
we
quarterback.
trade for a quarterback that could take us into the playoffs and make a run, or we just do bad and try to get a
But
quarterback.
we
in the
haven't
draft.
tried Minshew yet. Mason Rudolph failed. Dwayne Haskins failed. Minshew Mania might come to Pittsburgh.
To be fair, though, I feel like Minshew came in. He's not going to make us a 500 team. He's not going to be able to do like that much better than Rudolph. But I feel
So
like
what's the point?
he gives a little bit more hope. I think at the end of the day, it won't end up mattering. I would rather Minshew come here,
Yeah.
but then again, what would they have to give up? That would be maybe
would be
like
a draft pick
6th-round
because-
pick, a 5th-round pick.
Yeah, it would be a pick because Philadelphia is looking to,
Philadelphia got a lot of picks. They got
Yeah.
a couple first-rounders,
We'll give
aka
up-
like
we'll,
3
we'll
of them.
take Minshew. We'll give him Haskins. How about that?
Haskins. We'll give him
Hey,
Haskins.
Yeah, Haskins in
Hey,
a,
they
like
don't-
a fifth
they
or
don't
Shoot,
something.
why don't we
need
just give him
another
Mason
quarterback.
Rudolph straight up? How about that?
Oh.
Who cares?
Wow.
It's all right. We don't need
And then if it
Haskins?
fails, then we're just gonna do that much worse. Keep Haskins. Why
Okay.
not? Who cares?
All right, moving on to my second favorite team. We're talking Christian McCaffrey.
Wow.
Okay, let's talk about him.
And he has potential to meet up with his old coach, Ron Rivera, in Washington.
In Washington,
Washington has,
Washington
I think,
Football Commanders.
is that their team name now?
No.
Their
what it
team's-
is?
Yeah, they're garbage.
They're going downhill.
They're absolutely.
They're already
done.
downhill.
Oh, they're done.
They have the 5th most cap space in the league, and I
They're
think
gonna need it because he got paid.
that's
off.
what I'm saying. He's getting, I think, $64 million, and they have
Yeah.
$59 million, so they have the cap space. apparently Antonio Gibson is not what Ron Rivera is looking for at Washington. So there is a potential for Christian McCaffrey to go there and Antonio Gibson to come to Carolina, which I'm cool with.
Here's the
I'm
thing,
cool
though.
with.
Why would the Panthers trade? Like, what would they get?
Because Christian
Chase Young?
McCaffrey
They're not
gets
getting rid of Chase
hurt.
Young.
Well,
No,
they would
yeah,
get
but
so they get Gibson. They
What
get
else?
Gibson.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
That's not enough.
They also
They don't have anybody to offer.
if they can make
McLaurin?
Washington eat the entire salary cap of McCaffrey, that helps because that clears up a lot of cap space for the team. But chances are they're going to have to pay some of that because normally
there's
that's
no
how
way.
that works.
Yeah.
There's no way they would get Chase Young also.
No,
They could do like
I
a
don't know
Chase
they would
Young for McCaffrey straight up, but then again, I feel like getting Chase Young would be
That's way better.
way
in my
better.
opinion.
Yeah, but
Way
Ron
better.
Rivera apparently really likes Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And he thinks that he would really fit well in the scheme, which, go ahead.
So
take him, Ron.
so there's no point
Oh.
for them to have Gibson.
He'd
So
fit
you
well
would
on their
assume
bench,
that
too.
Gibson would be involved in the trade.
That's what the talks are right now, yes.
They would have to. You would have to do something.
It would have to be Gibson
And like a
And
draft
something
pick.
else,
and at least a second round draft pick.
if not higher, dude. If you're giving Gibson,
But I don't know if it'll take higher because McCaffrey's been hurt very often.
Yeah.
So they do have to take on a risk.
Like, oh, man. I guarantee you, breaks
Like
his toe first snap.
Gibson, a second and a third or something like that.
Third, that's too low.
Second or
It's got to
fourth.
be a second at least, I think.
No, I said second and a third.
Oh, and a third.
Yeah,
And
I'd say
Gibson.
second and
Oh,
maybe a
yeah,
later
sure.
round pick.
Yeah. Hey, either way, I'm happy.
Hmm.
Sorry, C-Mac.
Dang.
We got another trade, and we're talking about another favorite
But wait,
team
hold
the
on.
table.
Let's backtrack for a
Okay,
second though,
let's-
because
what, are
they
you trying
actually
to
have
figure it
Chuba
out?
Hubbard also. So would they actually want a running back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would they want Gibson? Hubbard was kind of up and down. He had some good games. He had some bad games with McCaffrey out.
I mean, he doesn't have much to work with. The whole team was in shambles.
I think Gibson's a pretty good back.
I
Oh, he
agree.
is. Gibson
Gibson
is.
is, yeah.
They're both. But that's
Nobody
the thing.
really talks about
Gibson
it.
and Hubbard are both young, so it'd be kind of cool to have two young guys
Right.
back there.
That's true. Okay, they could probably have two, I guess.
Moving on to another favorite team on the table.
Well, maybe they throw in Heineke also.
he done.
Hey,
Sorry.
the Falcons, and we're talking Calvin Ridley
That's right.
Uh-oh.
to
That's
go to the Eagles.
To the Eagles.
To the Eagles.
Yeah.
Bird to bird.
Yeah, I could see it because
they-
Jalen
Eagles do
Reagor
need another
stinks.
receiver.
Yeah, Rager's gone. That was a waste of a first-round pick from 2 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know what to think of this, to be honest. Like I said, it's.
I wonder what his contract's like.
I don't think. I mean, he probably got some sort of a pay raise.
Or how
with
many
the
years he
league going
has.
down.
Yeah.
But again, like I don't know. I just don't get it. I would love to know the behind the scenes situation. And again, like I don't know if he sat out because of his mental health or if it was because of
Maybe
something going on
Julio
with the
Jones
Falcons.
getting in his head a little bit. He wants to take his
Yeah, seen
path
how well that
before
worked
it's
out
too
for him.
late, you know?
Way to get carried, buddy. But I don't know. Like I said, I mean, if he doesn't want to be on the team at this point, we didn't play with him all season. Let's see what we could get for him. But again, I just hate it because now who knows if we're going to get a less draft pick because he's coming out and saying that
That's the
he
problem
potentially
there.
wants to be
That's the
traded.
problem. That's why I don't think
And
they
it's-
get they
it's
wouldn't get a
ridiculous.
first
Well,
for it because
that's-
they know that they have
it's
to get rid of
ridiculous.
him.
Well, that's the thing. The Eagles have so many firsts, so the Eagles would give up.
Yeah,
a
they do
first
have later
for-
first rounds, I believe.
For
I,
Calvin
mid
honestly,
rounds,
I would
though.
take a first round for him.
They're saying
I would.
The talk right now is a 2022 first round pick from the Eagles.
Yeah.
He goes to the Eagles. Eagles made it to the playoffs. They're not a bad team.
No.
Him and Devonta Smith, and who's
Calvin Ridley is
Goddard?
a good receiver. Calvin Ridley is a good receiver.
Absolutely.
He has very good route running ability. Like I said, I would hate to see him go, but again, like I said, if he's doing this, then there's no point on actually having
Right.
him on the team.
Right.
So if we get a first for him, hopefully that could kind of help
Yeah.
us out.
Here's the only thing that they could
himself.
run into. If they do all that and he goes over to the Philadelphia
Do-do.
Eagles, and then he does the same thing and he doesn't play for them,
I
then
don't
that's like
think-
Philadelphia's like, oh,
I guess that's a small
Screwed.
risk.
That's the Alabama duo.
yeah.
Devonta, Calvin
Devonta
Ridley.
and Calvin Ridley.
And
Yeah.
They never played together. There's no way.
No.
But
Jalen Hurts is Alabama too.
Yeah. Well, then Georgia after that.
Georgia.
the one thing that does make sense is because they have all those first round picks to be able to get rid of their latest one maybe for a guaranteed sub, because you never know if you're actually going to hit on these rookie picks. People miss
you
all
don't.
the time,
Yeah.
even if you're drafted inside the top 10.
Exactly.
So that does make sense. If it was any other team, I couldn't imagine any other team giving up anything more than a second, just because they know that he wants out and he's probably not going to play with Atlanta.
Honestly, if we're going to trade him for less than a first, which I think is a possibility, we need to get a receiver. We need somebody because we don't have weapons anymore.
Yeah.
We have Kyle Pitts, which again, like I said, if he's being covered by the first against whoever the corner is or the best corner is on the defense. Like, there's no way.
Russell
And
Gage.
Juju
like
Smith-Schuster
that.
for Calvin Ridley.
And what else?
Well, that's all right.
That's it.
No.
Would you rather a second-round pick?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Juju has proven, in my opinion, he can't be a first string receiver, like a number one receiver. So I couldn't risk that. I need somebody.
Do you
that's
think you
gonna-
could hit a first-string receiver in the second round? You could
well,
also
just
miss
by
pretty bad.
itself, no. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was just straight up receiver or second round pick, I would go with that. Like, if I could get a second round pick and like I'm trying to think.
No,
of
like
a,
you either
yeah.
just get a second-round pick for him or you just get Juju for him. Like,
No,
what
that's
do
what I'm saying. I would go second rounder.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
I would go second rounder. I would try to get I would hope to get like a second rounder and maybe like a lesser off receiver, someone that's kind of maybe like on the like a Deshaun Jackson or something like that, who's kind of on the way out of the league just to
Oh,
help
you get
us
that
for
man
one
for
season.
free. You get that
Yeah,
man for free.
yeah,
honestly.
honestly.
He might actually retire after this season.
I could see it. I'm just trying to think of like a caliber like player, like someone
Yeah.
just to help us out.
Allen
maybe,
Robinson would be a name.
Yeah.
Bad
Yeah,
season with
honestly.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Darius Slayton.
There's like the Giants have a bunch of guys.
In our last trade, this is a good one. Our last trade,
Uh
Kirk Cousins
oh.
to Denver.
To Denver.
Denver.
Denver has a first round and a 7th round. They trade that to the Vikings.
A 7th round
That's
pick.
that's what a first and a 7th.
Dude, I don't know if Kirk
That's what the
Cousins is
talks
worth
are
a
right
s-
now.
A first round pick.
With the season, I feel
What?
like everyone is forgetting the season.
No, he had a good
an
season. But how
incredible
old
season.
is he though?
But we got to remember
31?
Stafford went for 2 first-round picks.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
And
They're-
Cousins is only 1, so like that could make
Yeah.
sense.
The talks right now are a first round pick, 2022, and
Mhm.
2022 7th round pick, and Kirk Cousins goes to Denver.
Hey, look, Denver is
needs one.
desperate to
They
get
need
a
a
quarterback. They
quarterback.
have been for such a long time. So
Ever since Peyton Manning.
that one also makes sense. That one
Mhm.
could definitely happen.
That's the thing. He is 33.
Yeah.
He's 33 years old.
I mean, if they're in like
but-
win now mode, kind of like
Listen.
the Rams were. I mean,
I agree, though. I think the Vikings should sell him while he's high because, again, who knows what he's going
not
to do
gonna
next
be there.
season.
I still think he's going to Cleveland, honestly. But
I could see that, but I do see them getting rid of him.
yeah, he's
that
gone.
that would be the Broncos' first like high end quarterback since Peyton Manning.
What
Yeah, I wouldn't hate that.
do we know what pick that Denver has? I think it's like a mid-round pick in the first round.
I don't know. Which actually
Probably unless they had a trade before with
I
somebody.
would imagine it's somewhere between like 12 and 15 or something like that. If I had to guess.
I say even lower. Like
Lower?
Higher, I mean. Because they went what? They
went
weren't
like 8
terrible.
and
Yeah, but you got to realize that
9 or
what
something like
team
Falcons are picking 11th or 12th. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's definitely
they had a
teams-
pretty similar record. though.
Vikings.
I think there's
I
only a
think-
win or two separating both of those teams.
it's probably like a mid pick.
But that could change the Denver Broncos around.
I was thinking like 18th.
A good quarterback. I feel like there was a lot of
Well,
games
those would
where
be
they needed a
playoff
good
teams.
quarterback.
18th to 20th will be playoff teams. I'm almost certain, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
No,
No, because
there's
there's
14.
14.
Okay, yeah, maybe that makes sense. Okay, but are the Denver
Sometime.
Broncos a quarterback away from making a run?
There were a lot of times this
Jerry
season where they
Jeudy.
needed a quarterback in some of those games, and Teddy Bridgewater was not the answer. Drew Lock was not the answer.
They have the
There were-
offense
there were
surrounding the
definitely
quarterback.
games where if they had Kirk Cousins, I feel like they could have a playoff run.
No, that's definitely true because they were close to making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Fairly close.
I don't know what their defense is exactly like.
I mean,
They got
their
rid of Von
defense
Miller,
was-
but they kind of seem like a bend don't break defense right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Their defense, they were solid for a while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think they would definitely need a couple more defensive pieces.
Their defense was the reason why everyone was kind of hyping them up a little bit and saying that they had a
Mhm.
chance to actually like go to the playoffs and make a run. I can see that happen.
I don't hate it,
I-
man. I feel like you have to have some confidence in the draft to be able to just draft that guy like long term because you're only
Oh,
going to
I
have
know.
Cousins for 3 more
But
years.
Yeah.
then think about who does that leave the Vikings with?
Well,
Who's their backup?
Is
Or
it?
would they'd have to draft somebody?
Yeah. Who? I don't know who their backup.
I don't know
is,
who their
honestly.
backup is.
I don't. 'Cause I
dang,
think
who do
Teddy
they
was
have?
their backup, wasn't he?
Sean
Hoyer.
Man. They don't have Sean Mannion, do they? I know they have Kellen Mond. They drafted, but
They
he
just
has
drafted him last year.
Kellen Mond. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's a bust.
How do you know though?
Because they're not even like they weren't even rostering him.
Oh.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I know he was kind of hurt, but then like they weren't even rostering him, and
To
he wasn't
protect
their
him.
backup either.
Yeah, no.
So that's not really a good sign.
Yeah.
Plus, he was a later round pick.
The trade makes sense for the Broncos, but the Vikings would have to draft the quarterback first round then, in my opinion.
There are also other free agent quarterbacks.
There are.
Yeah,
like
but I mean,
mid-tier.
getting rid of
Or what if Bridgewater was a part of the deal? Why wouldn't he be? Because why would they want Bridgewater's not going to want to be on that team knowing that he's going to be for sure a backup?
yeah, but
Or Drew Lock. You
Yeah,
have
but
to throw
they-
Drew
What
Lock in.
about a Nick Foles or an Andy Dalton going into free agency or something like that, or the
Right.
Bears
Yeah,
even trading?
maybe,
something
but
Andy
like
Dalton needs to retire. How old is that dude?
that. I don't know.
Bridgewater
My
already
God.
tried the
I don't know.
Vikings. They've already played with him.
That
they got
would
rid of
make
him.
sense though. Him coming back to them.
Yeah.
They had to choose between him and Kirk Cousins,
And they picked
right?
Kirk
And they
Cousins,
picked
yeah.
Kirk because they were scared of the injury.
Oh yeah, see, I don't.
But they loved Teddy Bridgewater though.
because he
they
was
loved
good. He was
Teddy
he was
Bridgewater.
aight back then.
Yeah, until he snapped his
Well,
leg
here's
in
the
half.
thing too. Like in the whole like ownership thing too. Apparently, Peyton Manning and John Elway are going back and forth about the ownership of the Broncos. So who knows if John Elway is going to sell or just kind of step down or do whatever the best fits him. But
Yeah.
there could be new ownership here in the next couple of years.
I can see Denver doing it.
Eh.
If their goal is to draft a quarterback in the first round this coming year, with their pick, they're probably not going to get
No.
anything too good. So
Yeah.
Hey, look, that's the trade right there. Cousins and a 4th round pick for Teddy Bridgewater
Yeah.
and a 1st round pick.
No.
And Teddy comes back to Minnesota.
I don't see Teddy going back to
Yes.
Minnesota.
I
Teddy
can
is.
see it. I
I
mean,
don't
what use
see
is?
him.
I mean, yeah, I guess as a backup he could be a use, but like
That's the thing. I don't see any use for Teddy in
Okay,
Minnesota.
do you send Drew Lock then?
No, that's what I'm
Who do
saying.
you-
The
But if
draft
there
picks,
was
there's 2
use
draft
for
picks.
if there was use for Teddy Bridgewater
they're gonna keep
anywhere,
three
why
quarterbacks?
not Minnesota?
Denver.
Well, I don't know who they're gonna drop or what, but yeah.
so
I mean,
why not include one of them in the trade?
It's because I feel like Minnesota's just gonna draft one or pick up a free agent. I feel like I'm just saying I don't think Minnesota.
Why
wants Teddy.
wouldn't if they can get if they can get Teddy involved in the trade? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah,
even if they
just to test
drafted
it.
to have him maybe start the season while the rookie was getting warmed up, getting ready to go, understanding the
But that's
playbook.
not really the play. That's not what people do anymore. If they want the rookie to play, they play the rookie. You know.
Bad team. Well, a lot of times it's bad teams
without
that
a
don't really
quarterback.
have much of an option that draft inside the top 5 that
Yeah.
take a quarterback,
like
and they
Trey
need to
Lance,
find
for
out.
example. I mean, he's just been watching the whole season.
Right.
pretty
Yeah. The
much.
49ers didn't really need to know.
Jordan Love has been kind of watching, and who knows if he's going to
That was just a waste of a pick. That was,
Oh yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers made that a waste of a pick. He's like, all right, I'm not retiring or leaving until
Yeah,
Jordan Love
that-
can't play.
Well, that will do it for the first week of TJ Talks Trades on a Tuesday. If you have any trades you want us to talk about, comment them down below and we'll take a look at them. But we'll be back next week talking about more trades after the
Yes.
divisional playoff round.
Yes. I love
We'll
this.
see you in the next one. Bye.